I'm excited though.
शिवांग दांत दिखा सकते हो आप?
Ah,
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
So Happiness for All by Sunny Nagpal. Sunny Nagpal is a Chief Smile Officer, early leadership and helping children to blossom. So there's a very brief one-line introduction of Sunny sir. Definitely there are so many more to add on to his introduction, but I would like him to introduce himself, and without wasting much of the time, I would like to hand over the session to him. During the course of the session, we will be having a one-on-one or kind of some fun discussions with him. If you have any questions, query in between, do write in the chat box. We will answer to it. And if you would like to talk, you can raise your hand uh, using that raised hand button, and Sunny sir will interrupt and answer your question. But let's keep our microphones on mute so that the beautiful face of Sunny sir appears on the screen all the time and we can enjoy the smile. So over to you, Sunny sir.
Thank you so much, sir. It was very, very sweet as always. And I enjoy the way you start the sessions. So I'm very thankful to you. We meet again. It is a complete joy to be with you in the Circle of Legends. And the magic of my life, the joy of my life is volunteering. I was a student of Chinmaya Vidyalaya. It is a worldwide organization with over 300 spiritual centers, and it runs 100 schools in India and West Indies, and 9 colleges, reaching out to 1 lakh children. So what changed my life? How I became a happy person, a positive person, is very, very simple. In 9th standard, I started teaching children, telling them stories. I was very charged. I thought, Sunny Nagpal volunteering kar raha hai. We are doing volunteering. We used to feel so proud. But not knowing God was only preparing us to earn bread and butter. He was preparing us with skills, communication skills, confidence, a smiling face, so that we communicate better. We communicate confidently, whether it is peer group, whether it is bosses, whether it is any environment. So after all that volunteering, later we realized that it was a training. And all my life, trust me, Darshan sir, I've earned only because of Chinmaya. So moving on, we used to sell Chinmaya Mission books, very good books, something like, tips of happy living, game of life, all that we used to sell. So that gave us marketing skills also in school days. And then we used to organize camps, competitions for children. So that gave us a lot of organizing skills, management skills, all this free of cost. So we kept growing unknowingly, and there was transformation, teamwork, leadership. Whatever mistakes we had to do, whatever fights we had to do, whatever my dominant nature was, it slowly started transforming, and we used to work for one cause. And moving on, we used to volunteer for sports day in school. We were scouts and guides, very happy. And after the whole day, there used to be valedictory, and sometimes they will miss out our name, not thanking scouts and guides. And I used to think, they didn't even thank. And I used to ask myself, hey, did you volunteer for 2 words? Did you volunteer for these 2 seconds? Wanting only a thank you? So life taught us a lot that without us, would the sports day not happen? So life kept giving us amazing lessons through volunteering. Moving on, I could not go to college to study, but nature, Almighty God took me to colleges, to give lectures. So I became a teacher in colleges too. And that too was volunteering. Another beautiful joy of volunteering was Chinmaya conducts Gita chanting competitions. So I was volunteering in one of the Gita chanting competitions, introducing the chief guest. Again, because of volunteering, I was the chief guest in their school. It's one of the 75-year-old institution in Coimbatore. I'm only talking about power of volunteering, which is the source of all skills, spiritual happiness, and infinite unconditional happiness. And I was not only the chief guest in their school, they gave me a contract to tell stories. And I was volunteering there to tell stories for 1 year, free of cost, once a week. And they gave me a big deal of whole year, every day teaching children. So this is the power of volunteering. It is the joy. It is everlasting happiness, which no chocolate, no drink, no other pleasure can give us. Moving on to my introduction. So all this was my life. I moved to Delhi. I was jobless for 9 months, thinking that I will do business of my own. My boss earns 50 lakhs from one institution. Will I not get 5 lakhs? I really did not get and failed because it was a lot of branding, marketing, networking, age, experience, and connections. So I failed. But what good happened in my life? I got satsang, power of good company, spirituality. That is the secret of my happiness. What more? I got to work in Dr. Kiran Bedi's NGO after those 9 months. So I went there, I didn't even know because, when you're jobless for 9 months, you're simply applying everywhere. Oh God, please give me a job somewhere. So I landed in the best job, top shot of India, first women IPS officer, highest ranking women IPS officer. And I entered not knowing what designation and all. I only wanted good salary. I asked for a little more, but I did not get. So I landed up at a decent salary. Now, entering in Navjyoti, I got a lot of opportunities in the first month itself to meet Dr. Bedi. She blessed me because I was from Chinmaya background, volunteering and all. So I received a lot of love. And I heard in one of her speeches, giving is life, give to all. I said, ma'am, I am 25. I told in my mind, I am only 25. You are in your 60s. Okay, it is easy for you to say give. And world famous IPS officer, no other police officer is so famous like her. The amount of work she has done in prisons, she's got Raman Magsaysay Award, which is Asia's Nobel Prize. She has the best house in Delhi, in the most, posh colony. She has a car, driver, and I'm only 25. And ma'am is saying, giving is life, giving is happiness. I told to myself, ma'am can tell all this because she's world famous. She's a TEDx speaker, TED Talk speaker in US, New York, etc. Still, I felt okay. I took the lesson. Though I felt I'm only 25, I should earn. But 7 years working with her, I only end up endorsing that giving is life. How did I learn this? I used to say, every girl has a Dr. Kiran Bedi in her. We all have a champion in us. Every child can be a leader like Dr. Kiran Bedi. I used to say before joining Navjyoti India Foundation. But then I realized, ma'am is only one, ma'am is special. No doubt I believe in the genius of a child, but it was really tough because she was multitasker, she was tough, she was confident, she was loving, and she had the guts to stand against any corruption. So then slowly 7 years changed me. I saw children, the slum children living in 12 square meter plots, 18 square meter plots, which was so tiny, smaller than our, bathrooms. So I realized that these children were happy. They had bigger heart. They used to treat us like God. They used to have great respect for teachers. And my life changed from then on. When I used to go to their house for, home visits, loving children, there used to be just one bulb in 2 rooms. And we will not have the courage to ask, is there not a light in the next room? So it was those touchy moments. And we felt children were givers. And you won't believe, we saw that happening. 700 children teaching 8,500 children in the organization. It was no joke. No funds, no volunteering from outside, no experts like Darshan Bhai. But in the slum, children became leaders. And that also has a beautiful story. Ma'am said, I want children's university, children registrar, children HODs, children departments, children conducting meetings. I felt, ma'am, again, she's talking about utopian dreams. We are in the slums. Teachers are not educated. Teachers are not qualified. Teachers don't know English. And in the slums, there is domestic violence, drugs, robbery, both parents working. So many problems. And there were so many, children who used to get married in the class 9 itself when they used to go to their village. It was really tough. But then great visionaries think and it happens. And really it happened. That's how children started teaching other children. They became natural multitaskers. They were leaders. They were heroes. And it was such a great joy to see 700 children teaching 8,500 children. Now, we used to give an orange to Navjyoti children. The child went home and he peeled the orange and gave one piece to the other children living in the lane whom he used to teach. And their self-esteem went up when they said, ma'am, you teach very well. So those girls who taught their fathers, mothers, it was such a great joy. Now, this is the power of giving. Givers are always happy. Takers are always upset. Only this much. So we become sad and upset. So these are some of the most important lessons which I feel changed my life.
Great,
So
sir.
givers are happy. Thank you, sir.
No, sorry,
Thank you.
sir. Sorry to interrupt you, but I would like to get maximum out of you in terms of, having your knowledge, wisdom, and all that. So would like to cover as many topics as possible. So as we have seen your journey, as we have seen that, giving makes you happy, giving, and you have been to the schools and all that. But post that, what happened, like, and what is, had made you sunny as you are now, and which activities you are involved right now.
Sure, sir. So nature, Almighty is always blessed, is always blessing us, showering choices blessings. From Navjyoti, I came to Coimbatore. I was in ashram for 2 years. And right now, I'm into fingerprint profiling. So fingerprints reveal a lot about us, our personality, our skills, our talents, what we can do just like this. Gain excellence, fulfillment, satisfaction, peace and fees, money and harmony, health and wealth. So this is the latest magic the Lord, the nature blessed me with. And I'm so happy that this gives peace to parents, kids, teachers, all professionals. We can eliminate all midlife career crisis with this.
Perfect, sir. Now, as we are starting one by one, we will take a lead from your answers only. So first is for parents. What do you think, is there for parents from your side? Like what Sunny advises to parents?
Yeah. So parents should just celebrate because they are gifted by nature, God, for children. Now, we should not try to control them. That's number one. We should believe that we are the best parents and our children are the best children in the world. Now, I go to schools. I ask children, hey, close your eyes and tell me, how many of you think you are intelligent? So you won't believe only 10 to 20% have this self-esteem that we are intelligent. Then we bring in the concept of multiple intelligence. We want everyone to believe that we are genius. We are no less than Einstein, Edison, Tata, or Ambani, or anyone on the planet. We are born with infinite potential. Let us believe this. We all have unique learning styles. We all have unique pace of learning, unique feelings, unique thoughts. If someone is very sensitive, heart person, he is born to love and help. If someone is born with a head, he is born to, program in TCS like Darshan Bhai. And he has the guts and the power to create communities. He's come to create changes on the planet. He's come to teach, not to learn. So if parents can understand this simple formula, you will salute the children who are not obeying. I am sure Darshan Bhai had the guts to say yes and no, agree and disagree to
Disagree.
parents, to friends, to teachers. And
Yes.
that's what has made you reach the top. If we are only nodding our head, yes, 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 we
Yes,
become
yes.
followers.
Correct.
We become followers. World needs great followers, but world needs Darshan Bhais also, who is changing the planet, who is bringing everyone together. That's the magic, sir.
Perfect, sir. So now the counterpart of it, as you have interacted with countless students and you have seen them, several of them succeed, several of them, feeling a little bit depressed or failure. So how you handle them? Because everyone cannot be, Ambani or anyone. Yes, we can
Correct.
create that impression that they can succeed,
Yes.
but we
Yes.
do have to set a standard that you need to be
Correct.
happy as well. So how you do that?
Yes. It's again, if you can identify, Darshan Bhai loves freedom. He
Mhm.
doesn't like control. So we can, give our suggestions nicely, guide Darshan sir kind of children, and say one thing. Sir, what would you like to do? What topic would you like to have? What would you like? What have you understood? What is your choice? Then the head personalities can easily surrender, can easily think over what's best for me. So this is number one, head.
Correct.
Number two, some are feelers. They only want love. You hug them, you tell them please, you tell them softly, they will give life for you. But because of your anger, they reflect back the same behavior. They get angry, they shout at us, and they cry.
Mhm.
So they only need love. So basically, these two personalities can be handled so easily.
Mhm.
One is fire, which is head, water, which is water. That's why water comes out. They are feelers, they are born to help. And
Mhm.
number three, soil, it needs instructions. And I would say, when we don't know what kind of a child ours is, let us give them a mix. Let's encourage them, give them logic with love, and give them options, make them decision makers, problem solvers. So life is all about common sense and mindfulness with these
Correct.
techniques.
Mhm.
Even if you don't know what kind of a personality you are, what kind of a personality your wife is, or your children are,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah,
yes, sir. So we have covered parents, we have covered children's, but as a now individual, I may be a
yeah,
parent, I may be a child, but irrespective of that I'm an individual. How I can be
yes.
happy and how I can treat myself. I am asking this question in particular because I watch your videos very regularly and I watch them without missing them. So your each video has such unique message of being happy. So just convey a couple
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
stories.
Yeah. So life is colorful like this color pens. Let's make it colorful. Let's be ready, be prepared. One master was asked, what is the secret of happiness? So the master said, be ready to accept sadness. Then you are always happy because you're ready to accept. Acceptance is the key. And when we have faith in the Almighty, I think everything is a gift, everything is a feather in the cap. And when we are not trying to control nature, when we are not trying to control wife, children, team members, don't control. Remote control is for non living things. But we try to change our relationships. That you change, you change, you change. This is stress, right? And talking about happiness, I would like to cover 8 points here. If we are taking care of physical aspect, mental aspect, emotions, intellectual aspect, nice topic to discuss. See, if I was to gossip with you will not like it. So there's intellectual happiness, there is physical happiness, health, there is feelings, and there is intellectual happiness. The right topic to discuss, the right company, the right knowledge. Fourth is spiritual happiness. And this is the most important because when spirituality is there, other three are easily achieved. An altar in life alters your life. An altar in life can remove all the darkness because you have a nice bright lamp like this emergency light, which is shining bright everywhere, every moment, even in the darkest times. So, this is spiritual happiness. With the help of Guru, with the help of a mentor, you can achieve this. So, when these four aspects are balanced in an individual, happiness is always ours. We have it in our pocket. And you distribute only what you have, whether it's Mexico currency or it's US dollars or it's Indian currency. So carry happiness in your pocket with these four things. Now, one more thing where we miss out generally is balancing again these 4 points, which is personal happiness, individual introspection, personal time, family time, social time, friends, society, giving back, and then workplace. Now, workplace is what I told you that if Darshan Bhai has to be there, he has to use his head. TCS, big boss. If Nina is there, she wants to help people. Larry Bell is there, she wants to use head also and help also. She's a balance of both. So she's enjoying both the best of both. So we all need to balance all the four. Life is always balance. If I'm too much of head, I need to, develop the heart also. If I'm too much of heart, all the time crying and feeling, oh, then I can develop the head also. So I need to balance both. Whether I'm too much of stingy or whether I'm too much of spending, both are important. Both are amazing traits. Why? Because if you're stingy, you're the best storekeeper, store manager, cashier, lab technician, ISO man, And if you're big hearted, you're a CEO. And if you're too independent, then don't get married. Otherwise, show some dependence on your wife. I can't be without you. If you're too dependent, go take decision also. Be independent also. If you're too motivated, then you're impatient. Develop some patience. So there are some traits which we need to balance, and faith in God, contentment is the ultimate secret of happiness. Whatever comes, wow. And all books tell us gratitude also. So am I grateful that I am sitting in front of you, smiling, 8 to 9, circle of legends. I should be so excited, so thankful, so happy every moment. We speak a lot about gratitude, but it is not a part-time job. It is every heartbeat. It is not once a day. It's every breath. And so many joints in our body, muscles, veins, bones. Are we thankful? One cut, one small cold, it troubles us. We can't take bath. My ear is paining, my back is paining, something is paining. We don't realize we are so thankless sometimes. So we should not complain or curse.
Correct.
We should celebrate life, not one birthday, but every day.
Perfect,
and we
sir.
should rise above this. Yes.
Yeah. So, yes, sir. I want to give you a break at regular intervals. That's why I'm just putting my questions so that, we can also have multiple topics covered. So, as you
Sure.
are saying now, we should be an overall personality, accepting everything. But definitely, everyone is not experienced as Sunny Nagpal. or has not gone through the experience as me. Several of
Correct.
our members are, 20, 22, 24 years old. How we can
Correct.
give them that experience as a small little pill so that they can become
Sure.
Sunny Nagpal in 3 years rather than 20 years.
They will become superheroes with
Correct.
circle of legends. With circle
Mhm,
of legends. This
mhm,
is not to praise you. This is not to praise or get money out of you. This is a
mhm,
very, very simple common sense formula. Anybody volunteering
mhm,
will start working for a cause. It could be graduates, it could be jobless, it could be health related, it could be environment related. When we work for a cause, when we try to eliminate others' tears, we become happy.
correct. Mhm,
When we are busy eliminating, erasing others' sorrow, we get experience because no sorrow is unique. Wait, what happened to you? Divorce. Okay. What happened to you? Someone died in the family. Okay. I have seen it all. When this we see only when we are into volunteering. Oh, you lost your job. I can understand because I've had so many. So be busy in eliminating other sorrows. So answer is volunteer, 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 volunteer.
volunteer,
Volunteer
volunteer.
as per your skill. Don't give
Correct.
money, don't give donation, don't give food to anyone. Sorry. Teach him how to fish. Simple mantra.
Correct.
Give
Yeah.
him your time. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, the same thing I normally convey that the platform is designed to utilize your time. If you have half an hour,
Yes.
give that half an hour. Remaining, whatever time you are using, use it for your quality learning or quality earning.
True, sir.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
as we are doing that, and yes, that is the importance of volunteering. You have said. Now the another topic is spirituality. I do this without fearing. Probably you are not doing it, but you are attached with God. So how it has
Yeah.
helped you? You have explained at a length, but give us specific some points or topics. And third, I'm going
uh,
to ask you about family. Yeah? Immediately after spirituality comes family.
sure, sure. Spirituality is being happy. Spirituality is having a smile on your face. Spirituality is having faith, accepting what is happening in a positive outlook. Yes, there is tsunami, there is corona, there are deaths, there is a suicide. You should know there is a deeper blessing hidden. Inside every adversity package is a divine package. It is a journey. There is some pain that has ended, even in case of deaths. There is a blessing who has left and he started a new journey. So take up any example, be it business loss, family loss, money loss. There is a beauty when you have immense faith, unshakable faith, not temporary faith. Yeah, now the current is there, I'm very happy. I have job, I'm very happy. That is not faith. It is like emergency light which I showed you. It is used only when current is not there. When UPS is not working. So faith works only when you have some adversity in life. When there is a problem in life, when you have lost a job, then are you having faith in God? It is not a temporary phenomena when everything is cool. Yeah, I'm a God believer. I'm so happy. No. Yeah.
Perfect. Sunny, in between, Ricardo is asking
Yeah.
how to volunteer and avoiding to brag about it. Yeah, that is also a
Correct.
valid question.
Yeah. So volunteering can be a magical gift if you can join any organization. Volunteering could be any place near your place. And in these times, you can take online sessions, whatever you know. You could know, to sing, to dance, to do craft, etc. Whatever skill you have, share it. And if you don't have any skills, if you don't want to give any skills, smile, give your time, do some office work, admin work. There are NGOs who need your expertise, right? Now, bragging is something we need to avoid because they say we should not even let our left hand know when right hand is giving, right? So, but you can spread this mission, build communities in a positive manner so that millions benefit out of what you are benefiting with. When you volunteer, you taste happiness. You
Hmm.
spread happiness. You feel satisfied. If you can spread it, amazing.
Correct.
If you brag it, someone else will definitely point finger at you and you will be at a loss and you will get upset.
Correct. So there is, Sunny, even I communicate very well to my members also. Like, we are doing something for us as well as for others as a volunteers, but we need to be humble and down to earth, and it is not an optional thing. There is no option of being humble. That's the first condition of working as a volunteer.
It is a privilege.
It's
We
a
are chosen
privilege.
ones. And volunteering is purely selfish, as I call it, because first beneficiary is me.
Me.
In the process, others are benefiting. And
Correct.
who gave us the strength to volunteer? Who gave me the health to come and sit here today? Who gave me the voice or ideas or Zoom or internet connection today to come and talk here? So everything is nothing but spirituality, some strength, higher power, divine will that we are here today.
Correct, sir. Now let's move to the second point, which is very important. As you know, I have heard from you for many times that Darshan, sorry, this is my family time. So
uh,
what's that, and how you give the priorities to the family?
yes. So we should give our life, our time, our 100% to all departments. Like I said, personal, family, social, and work life. Now, when I say family, it's about serving parents. It's about giving them time. Maybe it could be kitchen, maybe it could be, washing vessels because my parents are old. So it's enjoying life. In this lockdown, mopping floors. When we contribute, we are only contributing to our own close ones by understanding their contribution to family every day. And we do it once in a while. And small things in the kitchen can bring a lot of peace to them. And in
Hmm.
the end, only we are earning blessings. And
Hmm.
just sitting there. See, for example, I'm the only son. So when I'm in the house, they feel, they don't want me to go out. Even if I don't do anything, presence itself makes them secure, makes them happy. So it is so important that we are not running after wealth. We are not running a race. I often tell in all my seminars, life is neither a race nor a picnic. It is a journey. Race means we are running and exhausting ourselves. We'll end up in ICU fast, heart attacks, etc. And if it is a picnic, then you're sitting relaxed. You're not doing anything. You're not being productive. So it's a journey. Like you are a perfect example, what I feel. You balance everything. And I like this initiative of yours. You are making it a journey. If it was picnic for you would not be doing Circle of Legends. You would be sitting, sleeping, enjoying life. If it
Hmm.
was race for you would only be earning money in TCS and trying for Google or even bigger companies.
Hmm.
So I
Correct.
think we should learn from role models. We should have mentors who can help us, guide us, and be in great company.
Hmm.
And make it a point to give time to family and volunteering. I would
Hmm.
not leave this word volunteering because that
Correct.
changes our life.
Yes. And the last thing in this session is about technology, sir. As you have been introduced to the technology and
Yeah.
started using it, and you
Yeah,
are
yeah.
reaching
I
to the
would thank
people.
you for that.
No, it's not for me, but your voice is reaching to many, and I'm very sure with the time it will reach to millions. So how you are using, and uh, how you have got passionate about it at such a later stage.
Yeah. So it's again a miracle, a blessing of this lockdown and COVID 19. So I was camera shy and I used to like forget and not be normal myself when I used to be in front of camera. And my friends used to make fun. कि इसको कुछ हो जाता है. Something happens to him when he comes in front of the camera. Otherwise, he's normal, fine, happy. So this was my state just before lockdown, and we were separated. All our partners. My partner was in Kerala. I was in Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. So I thought, why waste time? Let's contribute. And what I have is only positive attitude and happiness. So
Mhm.
I thought, okay, let's use this only because I'm not educated like Darshan sir,
No, my
IT,
God.
technology. So I don't have degrees. So I only know this laughing and happy. So I started my first video as this only, that let's spread like COVID, but let's spread happiness. Let's spread positive attitude. We can multiply, go viral. Yeah. So that was my first video. I still remember. And
Mhm.
then I wanted to be unique. I didn't want to just speak because I'm not a good speaker. So I thought I'll bring some prop to make it interesting. So I started getting, some orange, potatoes, bulb, pickle, salt, washing powder leadership. So all these items became my friend every day. I used to go to the kitchen, find out some lesson with the prop, and prop became my uniqueness. And before lockdown, my viewers, my engagement on LinkedIn was hardly 20. And I used to feel very happy. Wow, 20. But then videos brought it to 50, 100, 120. So that magic happened. But we are not those numbers. Technology is good to spread the message. But more important, am I happy making the video? Liking a video doesn't mean they like me. It is an instant reaction. They have love or blessing and they are encouraging. So likes, dislikes, comments should not hurt us. We should just celebrate. When I talk positive, I am the first beneficiary. My mind is listening. My health goes up. My mood uplifts. So this is the basic secret, and I love it. And I feel very, very thankful for this gift. And now I've reached a stage that I'm confident to make videos for kids, for grads, for my own, my age audience to spread happiness. So I'm soon going to launch this as well. These three things using technology, video content is consumed more. So some of the experts told me that video is the way and your strength is video. So I think why not use the strength, use technology to do something good for ourselves and for the world around.
Correct. And there is nothing wrong in that. So that's what I even communicate to the my students or the members of the community, that start writing something for yourself in the area of your interest. People will start liking it, but do not depend on likes. Do not
Yes.
become a victim of who is liking or who is disliking, or every day check the numbers. The number doesn't matter. Even on some of the posts I have seen, I have posted some of the posts just for research purpose, and those were just promoting some warning against the fake jobs. And those jobs, those posts received more than 600,000 views. So people like to see something which is not at all relevant to them, or even they just see something which is not important to them. Only few of them who are to whom we are touching by heart repeatedly comes and comments. So I have seen a pattern in your viewers. Those who comes repeatedly watch it, and I know they are promoting your name to the respective people, those who are interested in it. So that's the phenomena which we want to create. We don't want to reach,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
everyone.
I'll just add one point here because you told about writing. I have completed 2 books in this lockdown time. My request is, if I can do it, I'm not organized, I'm not planned. My request, hand-folded request is, everybody should write a book. Biography, autobiography, experiences, life as a blessing, life lessons, or your area of expertise. Whatever it may be, it could be cooking, it could be makeup, it could be dressing, it could be colors, anything. It could be just quotes. It could be just compilation of your posts, everyday posts on Facebook,
Yes.
etc. I would love to see, because we are unique, and let us write. It gives clarity here. It's not that we are going to become bestsellers. It's not that, you're going to become famous or we're going to become wealthy. No. There's a lot of competition, there's a lot of hard work. But the clarity you get by writing, consistency is the key. Write every day, make videos every day. We all can, we all talk, we all grow. Thank you.
The consistency is the key. That's the one thing,
Yeah.
which you and me both are demonstrating that. Second thing, which I always tell that, have a mentor, have a coach, and just follow them. I tell them, openly, copy me. Whatever I am doing, copy. Even I am copying sometimes, Sunny sir. Let me just copy. So, by such kind of attributes, we learn a lot. Our uniqueness will come out. And probably that's the key to happiness. We are copying the happiness. We are not copying the envy. We are not copying just like, political parties. Yeah. We are working, we are working as an independence, those who have good ethics, good values in each, and there is nothing wrong in copying that. So
And
probably, yes.
Yeah, let us also know that nothing is original in this world. I learned from you, I learned from Nina, I learned from Larry Bell, I learned from somewhere, some book. Even this book is teaching me, right? So some book has taught me, some trainer has taught me. Just because I am expressing it is not original. I have also got from somewhere. And if others copy you, same to same, be very happy about it. You anyways wanted everything to reach for the good cause, right? So it is reaching, and you were worth copying. Feel proud about it.
So, these are, some of the things, sir, which we have in common, and that's why we are, called as a like-minded people, and that's why we
Yes.
gel together very well with each other. Me, Larry Bell, you, and several others like Raj, Satya, Divya.
Yeah.
So let's work together and even create this community of our junior members also to come
Sure.
approach us. I'm sure you are very much approachable. You are connected with Hinal, and I know
Yeah.
you are connected with so many of our members, and you are closely
Yeah.
interacting. So I encourage my other mentees also to come approach you, learn from you every day. I'm not sure about the time. I think we have 15 more minutes left.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I would like to have quick Q&A from each one of you.
Yes.
If you have something to answer, ask. If not something to ask or answer, tell a story.
Otherwise, we will ask
We will ask.
the reflections. Yeah.
Yes,
What have they learned? What is the takeaway?
correct. Because we don't want to say this as a like मैं बोल तुम सुन. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's have a recap from everyone what you have gained,
Yeah.
and we'll start with Nina.
Sorry, I was muting myself. I really like the point that Sunny was making, where each person is different. Some is fire, some is water, and some is soil. I think that I'm mostly water. I'm a person who express love a lot, and I like one more point, which is it's a very life is a journey and not a picnic and not a race, because we have to enjoy it at the same time as we have to we need to have something to work towards. So those two things are my takeaway.
Yeah, perfect. I think that's great, Nina. We are moving to Larry Bell, and by that time, we will ask everyone to be ready. So, Larry
Um,
Bell.
well, thank you so much, Sanisar, for this amazing session. And I want to ask you something about you say everybody need believe we are a genius. Okay, so what happened when the teachers not can understand that and teach other things negative all children. When I was in my childhood, I had to a teacher. She teach me all the negative in this year. Okay, and my mom She was an amazing teacher. She told me every day, "You are a genius. You can." But my teacher marked to me with this learn negative. Uh, what can do when we found this teacher in our life?
Great. So one is nature. This is nature's gift to us. One is nurture. So yes, I agree that your teacher didn't say you are a genius. Very good. But now we are a product of our choices. Also, no. We have to choose. We have to take action. Knowing, feeling, doing. So we have to be doers. From knowing, you heard. Oh yeah, we have to do. From knowing, you become feeling. You feel for the cause, you become committed, you become devoted, and then you do. So now very, very important that you take charge of your life. You know that everyone is a genius. You become a genius. You create geniuses. You bring out your own genius. You become a role model. You become an example to follow, a happy example, a positive example, a role model, a champion, a genius, infinite energy, enthusiasm to love children, to you should make it a mission to reach out to at least 1 million kids and create hundreds of Larry Bells who believe in the genius of everyone. It is possible. And we'll do it together.
Correct.
Whether it is Circle of Legends, we'll ask Sir to do something for children also, to do something with the
No,
future generation like Nina.
yes, we will, empower Larry Bell in such a way that she will able to achieve the goal of millions, if not millions,
Yes,
even couple of 100,000s. She will cover the Mexico.
yes,
Yeah, so let's
yes,
empower her
definitely.
and be a super teacher in Mexico.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
And we'll have our book and videos
Yes,
continuing.
Yeah.
yes. Okay, let's move to Satbir now. Satbir says, what to do if life is not going as expected? Like
We
what
need
to
to,
do? Okay, like what to do if we fail in achieving something in spite of giving our best?
superb. So we give our best, we can give second best also. There are so many stories. Einstein failed so many times. He was not a, first shot success. KFC, he succeeded at 65. Abraham Lincoln failed so many elections. Why do you want to succeed so early? Right? Edison, Edison failed 9,999 times. And then he said, wow, I know 9,999 ways when bulb will not work. And when his whole factory, all work, all research was burnt, ashes, you know what he said? He didn't cry, oh, my work is gone. He said, all my mistakes are burnt. This scene will never be again. So enjoy this scene. All our mistakes are burned. Let's celebrate.
Mhm.
So now we should become mentally strong. We should become role models. We should try again and again and again and again. We are watched by children. We are watched by people. We should be strong role models and we have to watch ourselves. So no problem. You expected something. Why did you expect? You do your best. Results will come. Bhagavad Gita has said, Quran has said, Inshallah. Why didn't they say Inshallah? My own will and wish hona chahiye tha fir. And Sikhism also says, Tera bhana meetha lage. Mera bhana meetha lage nahi bola. जो तू चाहे वो हो, जो होता है अच्छे के लिए होता है. Whatever happens for the best.
Mhm.
So there, I need to apply all the positivity, determination, dedication, and confidence is not because of. Confidence is in spite of obstacles.
Mhm.
And life is a race, hurdle race. Hurdle is not to be said, hey, hurdle hatao re, tabhi bhagunga main. You remove the hurdles, then I will run. No. The child is so enthusiastic, he jumps over every hurdle and he wins over the obstacles. And he constructs a strong foundation and wall with the bricks that others throw at him. That is the secret. That is the enthusiasm. So, in spite of everything, I will do it. It's not just I can, I too can. I can in spite of everything. That's confidence.
Okay, sir. Next question is Nitin Mishra is asking. probably even I can answer, but I would like you to answer. How to approach a publisher if you have already written a book?
It's very, very simple. There is lot of self-publishing options, and a publisher will only charge you a small amount for publishing 100 books. He will not publish 1000, 2000 directly. So this is the easiest and shortcut method to publish. Otherwise, your quality content will win you over to go to the best publisher like Jayco or Penguin or World Class. And I would love to hear from Darshan sir also.
Okay, so even in this era of electronics publishing, uh, if just you want to make money, there are online publishing avenues are also possible. So the Amazon also publishes for you. No money cost, can reach to unlimited audience. Only thing is there that you need to have that substance in you to attract the audience. You will earn in dollars. Make yourself so much marketable and available to the people. Those people likes you like anything. So your content is king. So create the content and your fan followers will come. And that is really tough to do at certain stage. Some content comes by experience, some comes by God's grace, straight ashirwad of God, and you create some miracles like see Jai Shetty. He just gone to one ashram of ISKCON, stayed there for 3 months, 3 years, achieved some wisdom, written a book, and now he's superstar on all the platforms. So very few blessed guys like him, but otherwise you need to do a lot of hard work, create a quality content, and make it available to online platform. Probably, sir, I will also suggest you.
Just add one point here.
Uh-huh.
One great master said, working 16 to 18 hours a day will definitely bring all the grace.
True.
That's very simple, sir. Because
Mhm.
they say 10,000 hours makes one a genius.
Mhm.
So 10,000 hours can be done every day, 18 hours, and 3 years you complete it, or you complete in 10 years
Perfect.
of time. It is in your hands.
Correct.
And there are so many success stories in Navjyoti who
Mhm.
studied after school hours, who taught the other children also, who looked after the siblings also, who fetched water, doing household work also. I can go on and on and on and on and on. And you can Google, YouTube. There are many success
Success
stories.
stories.
Abdul Kalam ji is one big example. Everything is possible.
Correct. So, sir, now Gehna wants to ask a question. Over to you,
Yes.
Gehna.
Hello, sir.
Gehna, your video is on?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, so I follow you on LinkedIn, and I see your happiness, and like the videos that you make. Your smile is so contagious, to be honest. It just makes up the day, like whatever I was going through all the days and whatever. Seeing your videos, seeing you speak, it just makes me so happy. Thank you for that, first of all. And what I would like to ask you is, like, it's obvious that even you might have times in your life, where you are sad, or everything can't be jolly and happy all the time. So what do you do at those times to stay happy, and to maintain that thing within you, as you have a motto of spreading smiles every time. So what is that you personally do when you go through a time which is a rough time, or maybe not that good as you would want it to be?
Okay. Before
Superb.
that, I feel excited, Sunny sir, on behalf of you. Gehna, as we feel so excited, let's not keep that, happiness and excitement to us. Let's spread the good word about Sunny sir to as many as possible. Now let us, Sunny, answer the question.
Dr. Kiran Bedi was once asked, how do you face challenges? You know what she said? There are no challenges. There are only opportunities. So let us not call, patches as rough patches. Anything what mind dislikes, it says problem.
Hmm.
And when mind is weak, it says tsunami, disaster.
Hmm.
So our mind should be very strong, very happy. And when we have too much of desires, no, I, my, then we are more upset. Otherwise, life is beautiful. As I said, acceptance is the key, right? Number one. Number two, be like a rubber ball. Okay, cry, upset. You know, Sushant passed away. Yes, it is upset. It is a sad thing. I also felt very bad. So I saw Dhoni movie a lot of times, but he moved on in his journey. Some pain ended, right? So let us be like rubber ball, bounce back. And difference between successful people, great people, spiritually evolved people, and ordinary is one thing. Bounce back time. Bounce back time should be shortest in seconds. Not minutes, not hours, not days, not weeks, not months. I am upset. You're not allowed to be upset. When will you lift others? When will you be busy helping others? So this is the key. Simplest key is be busy smiling so that you are helping many people, lifting others' spirit. When we have this goal, I don't think sadness will ever touch you.
Thank you,
Because
sir.
you're so busy, right? So let us have some goal in life. You can either be like, Darshan sir, doing IT work and spreading smiles, forming a community and spreading smiles, or teaching and spreading smiles like Larry Bell, or writing like Nina and spreading smiles, or attending session and spreading smiles, or appreciating and spreading smiles, or making videos and spreading smiles, or singing and spreading smiles. Do something. Whichever is your strength, use that strength. What you have is your gift from God. And what you do with what you have is your gift to Him, your gift to God. Meaning of life is to develop the gift and give it away. So we all have gifts, let us give it away.
Sure, sir.
Right?
I think we have a couple of more minutes are left. We would like to move to Bhavik. Hi, Bhavik. You unmute
Hello,
your.
sir.
Yeah. Yes, Bhavik.
Yes, hello, Sunny sir. As Jana told, your smile is really wonderful. When I went through the LinkedIn posts recently, and that really makes our day, as Jana said. A lot of positive energy that is, releasing when you smile, actually. Even through the digital media right now that we're using, the medium, I can literally feel. And when I joined the session, it was really wonderful. I was in attention because I have a meeting after this one as well. But now all those thoughts are actually gone. So I have a question. Like sometimes in life we feel a little backed off. Like specifically in engineering field, right now I'm studying. There's a lot of competition, and sometimes we feel like we're already failing when someone else is already successful. Yes, it is okay to fail all the time, but sir, sometimes this situation actually makes us procrastinate even if we want to work. So how can we specifically deal with procrastination and live in a situation or in a crowd where we are failing and dealing with it?
So thank you, Bhavik. I think you mixed Neha's question as well. Thank you. So I'll quickly answer this. Number one, procrastination. Procrastination can be easily wiped off from life when you have love for the goal, when you have a mentor. अभी किसी का डर नहीं है. Now we are not afraid of anyone. When somebody is there to catch your ear, you complete your tasks. When you have love for the mission, love for the goal, you complete your tasks. When you have a missionary zeal like Dr. Kiran Bedi, who is serving Puducherry unlike other governors, she went on a cycle rounds doing environment cleaning, volunteering, community centers, the well, the ponds, everything is clean. There's no other governor doing it. I'm sorry to say this. So missionary zeal, love for the goal will help you remove procrastination. Having a mentor, be answerable to someone. Yes, our brain wiring is like this. We have dilemma, procrastination happens. We are confused what to do. Procrastination happens. I understand this brain pattern. No problem. But when you write on the whiteboard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things I'll achieve. And when you start doing it, ticking it, and this is the mantra given to me by Dr. Kiran Bedi also. When I used to never plan in Navjyoti India Foundation, she told me this, that achieve beta, be a leader. So we need to use planners, we need to use whiteboard, we need to have a mentor. Without mentor, it is difficult. The discipline initially will not come because our brain wiring is like that. And I understand. Fourth one is missionary zeal, love for goal. We don't have goals. And if we have goals, we don't have real love with them. We are only dating and flirting. When marriage happens, we become one with the goal. Like Vivekanand ji has said, take up one idea, make it your life. Think, breathe, every heartbeat, it should be that. And I think this answers the second question also. Sir, we are failing. Engineering, lot of competition. Correct. But when you have a larger goal than yourself, when you become an employment creator, when you have mentors like Darshan sir in your field, he's an engineer. He can connect you. Today, LinkedIn, digital world is so much available. That's why you need to create digital content. You need to make yourself visible. I don't see competition there at all. Being good, being giver, there's no competition. There are no givers. There are no appreciators. I can challenge you this. There are trainers in the same community. There are a handful who appreciate the same fellow trainer because they think he's doing well. Let us only copy him. Let us not appreciate him publicly. Otherwise, all our clients will go to him. So let us be givers. Let us be appreciators. Let us be storytellers. Let us be volunteers. Let us be a support to so many thousands of graduates who need job, right? So when we expand in our vision, these little fears, will I get a job? Corona times, there is no hiring. We will create opportunities. I can guarantee you this. World needs your services. World needs online platforms. World needs IT training today. World needs real good givers, real good, pure intention people who can create a change in life, be it any industry, education, hospital, anywhere. I was reading one grandmother was, serving lakhs of patients free of cost. It was a post on LinkedIn. And she was awarded some Padma Shri award also. So are we givers? So there's no dearth of opportunities, there's no competition. We will win over everything, just like
Yes,
the
sir.
hurdle rate.
So thanks a lot. I think this brings to the conclusion of the current today's episode. I have, I can say that we have run out of time. Probably, it was so informative and engaging session that we haven't even spared time to say special vote of thanks. We have another back-to-back session starting, so I just will say briefly that we are connected by heart, and all my
Yes.
gratitude
Anything.
and uh, gratitude is there, and we are like what you can say connected like mm, all time friends. And let's keep our friend this one friendship without expectation, going for life. Yeah, so
Sure,
expecting
sir.
that
Sure,
that
sir. Anytime.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. I
Thanks a
thank
lot, sir.
everyone who listened, who appreciated, who asked questions, who was silent. I want everyone to be happy and celebrating life. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thanks a lot. And those who are part of the internship session, those who have joined for first time, please be in the meeting. I'm stopping the YouTube live, and let's meet after this session. Let's be in the session itself.